So yeah, that WesternNewYorkMusic.com sure is something, isn't it?
1, 2, 3, 4, here we go. Sweet motherfucker, won't you go and blow? I don't know and I don't care. Sweet son of a bitch and a one-night stand. And I don't wanna be tonight. Don't wanna be tonight. Don't wanna be tonight. One and one don't make three, I guess. Sweet motherfucker, won't you be my pet? I don't know, I don't care what you say. Sweet some bitch, why don't make you pay? And I don't wanna be tonight. Don't wanna be tonight. Don't wanna be tonight.
So yeah, I'm Guitar Dave from WesternNewYorkMusic.com, and yeah, about 6,000 posts. Nothing in common with anybody. Same person. I'm the same jerk. Nothing changes with Dave Anchovies. This is soundproofing here. It's very expensive. He said a swear word, didn't he? We could say swear words after 10 o'clock, you know. Everything's cool. We're not like renegades or anything. It's all very calm. I'm addicted to Coke too. Cherry Coke. Yeah, that's kind of mine, yeah. Yeah, I sort of borrowed it forever. How you doing? Oh boy. What else?
Yeah, so I'm just chilling, looking at WNY Music. My screen name on here is Danny G Floor 22, but it used to be Danny C 789. I changed it because I felt it was time for a change. I don't know. I just posted an essay I wrote on here for school, so motherfuckers can proofread it and shit. Yeah, proofread it. I said proofread. I don't know. I have a lot of fun on WNY Music. A lot of the guys are assholes, but a lot of them are cool. I don't know. I just chill here and I make beats. I can't play beats that I made because he doesn't want sound. Basically, it's a great place to talk to people about politics, music, about how Creamy's not really Mexican, etc. Yeah, he's Italian, but everybody says he's Mexican because he might as well be. I mean, he's Creamy. Anyways, I don't know. I met a lot of cool people on there. I don't know. The one guy from the board lives in the building. His name is Cure for Sin, Nick. And there's 2 rules for going to Nick's apartment. 1, do not show up cracked out. 2, do not show up at 2 in the morning. Other than that, I'm welcome. It's cool. He burns me software and shit. And yeah, I make beats. I use Ableton Live, Fruity Loops, all the cutting edge shit. I don't pay for it. It's all free.
Politics and sports. Politics always gets this board chirping too. Something about politics and sports. It could be anything. Politics. I mean, now with the primaries and it's Hillary and Obama and Oprah and everybody's talking politics. And politics will usually get if you get a good topic going, you'll probably get a good 15 to 30 pages out of it. Other topics, say like, I don't know, for instance, there's a senator who is supposedly solicited gay sex in an airport. That'll be about a 50-pager. And then that stems up, that brings out the gay jokes and the homo whatever jokes, and then you get people fighting about, hey, it's not right to be the political correctness of what you just said wasn't there, and it becomes a lesson in how to be politically correct. To be honest, I don't know how politically correct you can be when you're talking about a senator or a congressman who's looking to get a hand job in a men's room in an airport. The title, as it stands itself, it's not even remotely politically correct. You need sex, you're a big fat congressman, and there's a cop in the stall next to you. But that always gets people rolling. The Bills and the Sabres are good for great posts, especially game night. Game nights, you're guaranteed at least to have 10, 15 people who are like watching the game at their computer, And the goal could just happen, and there could be a bad call from the ref, and boom, flood, 15 posts. You know, oh, fucking ref's blind, and oh, Paye, he's got to go, and what's up with Campbell's contract, and we should have never lost Drury and Briere. It goes on and on. But the board's fun, and you know, my wife doesn't really understand it. I don't even know how many people out there could say that their spouse or whoever really gets it unless they've been part of it. And it's not like this happened from day one. Like, I became totally addicted to the WMY Music Board. Over time, it's just turned into something you got, first thing in the morning. Okay, you get up, you take a piss, you have a cigarette, you grab your coffee. I don't even check email first. I check the board. That's how pathetically wrong my life is going at times. Let's see, what's up with the board? Oh, what's Gilmore doing? Oh, shit, what's El Camino up to? I got to find out what Madacaster's doing and Derek Smalls. It's just the stupidest stuff that makes you come back.
I don't know, man. I love the message board, though. I've met a lot of cool people on there. A lot of people have helped me with my music. Like Morpheus and Cure for Sin, who are in process of elimination. They've taught me a lot about producing electronic music. My goal is to be a rock star rave DJ, but that'll probably never happen, so I'm going to go to college for communications and see what I can do in the music business behind the scenes. And then Jay Dolly, who's moved away from us, she's no longer a Western New York resident. She teaches me about being a rock star, but not making music. Like, she doesn't care about the music. It's all about substance over style, or style over substance, rather. She taught me how to do my hair and wear makeup, and she's cool, though. She smacked Robbie Good with the stapler once, and that was pretty cool. I wasn't there, but I heard about it.
Oh, and Gilmore, sorry I didn't wear the pink teddy. It didn't go with the purple boa like you suggested, and so you get sweatpants and a good old Buffalo Sabre sweatshirt. Which, by the way, was a birthday present. Turned 38 Saturday, and how pathetic is that? I'm 38 years old and spending most of my time on a message board. Talking with people that I've never met. Talking with people who I probably have nothing in common with. That's another thing, is that you get 10 people in a room, you might get 2 people that have something in common, or you'll get that awkward how's the weather conversation or whatever. But on the board, you get 10 people in a room on a topic, boom, 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 boom. Everybody's just yip, 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 yipping. They have their own, they'll stand firm on their stuff, and you get more, it seems that you get more interaction on WNY Music between people than you would if you were in the same room. Even if you liquored these fuckers up to the point where they're shit-faced drunk, well then, yeah, you would get good conversation at that point, because nobody has nothing bad to say at that point. It all comes out when you're loaded. And the rumors that start on the board about bands is something else. Or there could be a rift in a band, or something happened at a club. Oh my God, you hear what happened to so-and-so's band? And it just blows up. By the time it gets to page 2, it could have been the littlest thing, like, oh, he broke his E string and he had to put his guitar down. He missed like the chorus. It turns into, oh, this lighting rig fell on his head. Next thing you know, the lead singer's beating him over the head with his mic stand because he's pissed off he missed that whole chorus. It just gets to be obscene, and it's the funniest stuff to watch something so minute get blown up into something so huge.
People always ask me to clarify my whole name. So I may as well, it's not just Ski Mask, that's like, I had to put that on WNY Music because it would be too long to put my whole full real name, which is Grand Ayatollah Ski Mask Turd Bacon. Because I'm like the Pope of the Roman Catholic Pre-Vatican II Church of Riverside, which is like the only remnants of the true Roman Catholic Church. After the heresies of Vatican II emasculated and basically like beheaded it, and it turned into a hotbed of infidelity or infidels. So, like, you know what I'm saying?
Ski Mask is one of my favorite people in Buffalo. I think he's very misunderstood. He's a unharnessed genius, so to speak. What should I play next? I gotta play a song. Hang on. We're gonna play some Career Suicide, I think. This is a favorite of everyone at westernmusic.com. This kind of band gets talked about quite a bit. Career Suicide. They kind of sound like the Dave Matthews Band a little bit, very talented. Very atmospheric music. Kind of gets you laid, you know what I'm saying? I think you do, I think you do. Doesn't get you laid.
So I guess, so we're talking about this guitar, a Gretsch. It's a friend of mine selling it, but it's relatively new. I'm not sure if I like it though yet. Played it with a couple other amps. It sounds alright, a little muddy. But I get a feeling if I buy it, then I'm going to end up buying an amp. And then I'm going to end up spending money on something else, and money I don't have. So, we're still up in the air. But it's a sweet piece of work. Plays like butter. Seems to stay in tune more than I thought it would, considering it's got a big speed on it, and they always seem to be a pain in the ass. It's hollow body, so it's nice just to sit in the room and strum and play for no one, and I don't know, looks pretty cool. The black on the silver is nice. Floating bridge. But I really shouldn't spend money on a guitar right now. Though odds are I probably will. And then wonder why I'm coasting into work on fumes. But that's about all I gotta say about that.
Because it's free, but the cell phone's probably in the other room, so I gotta call the house anyways. They're gonna bitch about minutes, but who gives a fuck? Hey Mom, are you sleeping? Oh, well, I'll call you later if you got an appointment, Mom. Bye-bye, I love you. She's got an appointment. Oh, fuck! Totally wasn't paying attention, just missing out.
I got a really funny car called the Christ Cruiser that I bought from my old man, who is a very devout Catholic. Well, I wouldn't. Yeah, he's devout, but he's not like the crazy kind of devout. He's just, you know, he's a very good dude. But anyways, he's got this bumper sticker on the back that says, "My boss is a Jewish carpenter." Which, when I first bought the car, I was like, "Oh man, that's the first thing coming off," because you know I'm fairly agnostic, if not an atheist, and then it kind of struck me that having the bumper sticker on the back of my car, plus the sticker from my mom, went to Duval, to the Catholic school. I'm thinking, well, if you keep that stuff on the car, maybe people won't fuck with the car. Parking in the city, I mean, you know, who's gonna rip off the stereo on a car that has a, you know, Yay Jesus sticker on it? That could be some, you know, some bad juju. So the sticker stays, which is kind of funny, you know, and it makes it easier for people to identify my car. And I mean, I really don't give a shit. It's not like, you know, I feel like, you know, I'm lying or whatever. It's just it's plastic, screened plastic on the back of the car, so whatever. And if it, you know, saves me from not having to find my car broken into, that's great. That's happened way too many times than I care to think about anyways, so it's... If they're going to break into it, I'd rather they just steal it so I can get some money from it. And yeah, that's what else I got?
I know Jack Fate. I met Jack Fate once in an alley. A dark alley, if you know what I'm talking about. And I think you do. Let's see. I ran into that Garbaz guy one time, but I knew who he was, but he didn't know who I was. We exchanged pleasantries. We went our separate ways, and neither of us were the wiser. Well, he was not the wiser for that. I need help. I gotta put this somewhere. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Biff Titzel's a class act. Going to dump a classy log. Speaking of which, it reminds me it's the Xmas season. And it's not even Jesus' birthday, because no one knows when it is, because the Gnostics didn't believe in marking time on earth, because incarnating here is a curse. Like the Gospel of Thomas says, that the day will come when you will say, "Blessed is the barren womb, and the teat which does not give suck." That's a true quote from the Gospel of Thomas, my favorite gospel. But, yeah, what the hell what was my point? It had something to do with Biff Titzel taking a crap. Oh, it's the Xmas season. Where all the phony baloney, materialistic morons are out buying overpriced crap. And, that reminds me of a joke for the Xmas season. Because Biff Titzel is doing something similar. What did Santa Claus leave in the toilet? That's an easy one. You should know this. Yes, the Yule log. You know your religion well. The very important precept of the church is the laying of the Yule log by Satan Claus into the mouth of the porcelain god on the morning of Saturnalia. Saturn, the god of war, that's whose holiday Xmas is. It's really Saturnalia. Or if you're a druid, it's that winter solstice thing where you worship Stonehenge and the gods that live in the trees. So you have a tree in your house and you cut it down. And then all the evil, wicked tree spirits come out of the tree and haunt you. Well, Satan Claus drops Yule logs in your toilet and backs it up. And then your present is a visit from the Roto-Rooter Man. And I ain't talking about the 1920s blues song Roto-Rooter Man, which is a cute euphemism for like some guy who screws a woman in the butthole. Or I guess it could be a man, but it's like this really goofy blues song that like I heard on WBFO one morning on their blues show. It's like some 78 called I'm Your Roto-Rooter Man. They call them dumb little double entendre blues songs they used to have back then that people thought were really funny. Well, that reminds me of the Yule log. And if Biff Titzel dyed his beard white, or at least put some powder sugar in it, he could look like Satan Claus, and he'd be dropping the Yule log right now for you, the viewer, the consumer. And you consume shit. You buy lots of shit from Made in China. It's all shit. You're buying all your shit at Walmart. All your shit made by the prison industrial complex in Target, which uses prison slave labor in the United States and other places, I was told by a very reliable source who read it on the internet. So maybe it's true. Maybe it's not. But she showed me all these printouts. So I'm guessing it's true, because if it's printed on paper, like the Bible, it's all true.
These are records. Neither of us own an MP3 player. We're real proud of that. This bag is very heavy though.
What do you mean by thoughts? Big people want it, that's what I'm thinking. You're not gonna like interview me, like ask me questions, I just gotta riff? I don't know, just a bunch of dorks get together to play cards and lose change.
Yeah, I went to a rave the other night. I saw Frankie Bones, who's like supposed to be a big deal. He's from New York City. He like supposedly started a bunch of shit in this country, but he wasn't all that spectacular, to be honest. The guy from the Netherlands who was after him totally stole the show. But they have a lot of, even rock concerts I go to, the headliner a lot of times is not what he's cracked up to be, and a lot of times the supporting act steals the show. That's my experience. But it was definitely worth the $13. I had a good time, a lot of good kids there, a lot of good music. You know, a lot of times the headliner isn't what you want him to be, but I don't know. I wasted all the memory on my cell phone taking pictures that night, and I deleted all my games and all my voice memos. And now I have no way to get the pictures off my phone because my parents won't subscribe to Picture Mail because it's like $5 a month, and that's expensive to them. And then I bought a data cable, but software to get the pictures is $35, and I only got 20. Plus, I don't have a credit card. They don't sell it at the store. It's like an independent software company of some sort. So eventually I'll get it, I'm sure. So right now I'm just looking at the pictures on my phone. I wasted a lot of pictures on Frankie Bones, who's the headliner, and a lot of battery. Guy from the Netherlands who was called Tyson. I wish I could have got some good pictures of him. I think I got 2 of him, then my battery died. So, whatever. But I'm sure somebody else got some pictures. And we'll trade. There's the bus going that way, so the one coming this way should come soon. Buses are funny in this town. It's not like one of the bigger cities where the bus is always there. Elmwood's one of the better routes. We're on Elmwood right now if you didn't realize it. Elmwood's definitely one of the better routes because, like, it's a popular route. Elmwood and Delaware are good ones, but like my parents live out in Tonawanda, right off the Colvin, and the Colvin route fucking sucks. When I'm over there eating dinner, it's like there's a bus at 6:43, and then not another one till almost midnight. So my dad has to drive me like 2 miles to get a bus, which it's better than driving all the way downtown. But I'm just saying the buses could be better around here. Yeah.
That's the thing. I mean, everybody I've met, basically we found every single one of our drummers from the board. And every single one of our drummers, and granted that's only 4. But
That's a lot.
yeah,
What, you spinal tap?
pretty much, yeah. We've been like 2 or 3 years. But the first drummer was a friend of Blake's. The second drummer was Blake from, he's now Blake Sabbath, he used to be Nantucket Sleigh Ride.
No, yeah.
Great, I mean, just a great guy. And he it was a very amicable breakup. He had other projects that he needed to do. I mean, like Huckwood's his friends, and he was in a band with his brother. We're like, okay, fine, it was cool. I mean, he was great about it. I've got nothing bad to say about him. But, I mean, he's one of these people that I now basically consider a friend. And I never would have met him without before. Look at Ed now. I mean, you've probably known Ed longer than I've known Ed.
No.
Have you? Okay, I don't.
I only met
I think Becky has.
Becky.
Yeah. Iron Becker's known Ed longer than I have.
I've known your guitar player from before. Well, I don't know him.
Really?
I remember him from years ago.
Wow. Okay.
Oh boy, this is gonna be good. Ah! 91.3 FM, WBNY Buffalo. Alice Donut right there covering To Be Real. No idea who does the original. What was that lady's name? It was not Gloria Gaynor, I know that. That's I Will Survive. And that's all she had. Anyway, it was some broad from the disco era, interpreted by Alice Donut. It's pretty much my extent of my Alice Donut knowledge too, unfortunately. Well, maybe fortunately. I really don't know. New Bomb Turks from the first one, Destroy, Oh Boy, with I'm Weak, couple from the Circle Jerks, Wild in the Streets, off Posh Boy, Riding Me on the Rock comp. I think that's a slightly different version than the LP too. Sounded different. I Just Want Some Skank and Beverly Hills from Group Sex. Guitar Wolf in there, Roaring Blood, couple from the Infections. Good as It Gets and Be a Man, The Fells. Liars in there, The Way I Feel About You, Hard Times, the Rocky Erickson Tribute Night. And if you're in a band or you just like the man, should be interesting. You're going to have some bands doing Rocky Erickson covers. Be brought to you by Mr. Dave G. The Tribute Night man, a.k.a. Thrift Whore from WesternNewYorkMusic.com. Monk started off. Memory of the banjo player. I believe his name is Dave Day. Passed away last week. So that music goes back to mid-'60s, and we heard Monk chant live version Monk Time and How to Do Now from the Black Monk Time LP, The Monks. Not the English monks, the American monks, based out of Germany. Joey Chicago fought out of Minneapolis. WBNY 91.3 FM. I got a camera on me, man. I think I'm handling it pretty well. The number is 878-5104 in the 716 area code. We stream online at WBNY.org. Filthy Rich is chomping at the bit back there. You're going to hear from him pretty soon. Jake's here with the camera. It's exciting. Talking about things I don't normally talk about. So I'm going to shut the hell up. This is X from Australia. And let's see. I think it's on CD too. Yeah, not the LAX, the Australian X. A track called Suck, Suck. That was pretty smooth. I think that went pretty well.
Yeah, all your bling is hypnotizing me. Is that part of the effects of the...
I hypnotize you, then you like pass out, and then I can like do what I wish. Cut off your head.
It's like feeding me aqua dots.
Let the bucket men molest you, whatever.
So anyway,
of course they really, I don't know what they can molest you with, broomsticks or something. They're all eunuchs. Another Middle Eastern thing, huh?
Is that a Middle Eastern delicacy? Eunuchs?
Yeah, Nile Valley oysters. It's testicles. You know this.
No, I don't know that.
We got the Buddha that the Taliban blow up. We got the head off of it right here. It's the actual one. You got that off eBay.
Are you making fun of my beard?
For nominal sum. Why are you making fun of your beard?
I get people either think I look like Jesus or I look like Osama, depending on if I'm wearing like something like that.
Osama Christ, Jesus bin Laden, like the that song by Carnivore.
No, I never listened to Carnivore.
They became typo negative.
Really?
Yeah, and then Azazel videotaped them backstage, and they were really mean.
That sounds like a...
I was there. Yeah, this is like the 90s.
Oh, well, that's before my time.
Yeah. You weren't born yet.
No, I was born in the 70s.
You didn't incarnate yet out of the mind of a god.
I wasn't
like materialized.
I wasn't in Buffalo then. I must say, though, like, West New York was... it's like one of the best things ever for, like, local music. Because that's, like... I don't know, it was just the one for all of us. go and talk to many different people and help me out meet like 1,000 different bands or people that thought they were in bands at least.
People who thought they were musicians.
Like myself. And I don't know, it's cool. Meet a lot of cool people.
Like
Wow, here
Taz!
goes.
Where's Taz? Where's Taz? Taz, I want you on this documentary.
I don't know who the guy is. I don't know.
He's a drummer.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Is he in Rochester or is he in Buffalo? This is the Rochester people in West New York too, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Buffalo and Rochester.
That's because the Rochester Americans are a farm team of the Buffalo Sabres. They don't have their own identity.
They have a better economy though.
But do they have, they have better restaurants? No.
I heard they had a better economy though. Is that a lie?
I don't know. They got Kodak, but Kodak's shipping everything, all their work to Mexico. Maybe China. I know they're shipping a lot to Mexico. They got the House of Guitars.
I hate politics. I hate the Sabres right now. Not all of them, just Derek Roy, Jason Pominville. I hate them guys. We were talking about it on the way in here. I hate them. I hate the Dave Matthews Band for no reason. I just hate them. And I hate their fans too. But I don't know any of them for no reason. Can we cut this out? All right, thanks. I'm gonna have a smoke now. No more cameras.
How about them football Giants? Yeah, how about them Giants? Eli is going to the bowl, and that sickens me. Actually, I don't know what's worse, Eli Manning going to the bowl, or we still have Lossman on our roster as a quarterback. Both counts are just obscenely wrong. Terribly wrong.
Up this, yeah, there's really nothing up here. CPG's got alright wings, but that's about it. If you were gonna eat around here, I honestly can't say. I don't go out to eat that often. When I do, I tend to go to the same place with the same people. I mean, even when I'm dating somebody, we don't, you know, aside from maybe the first couple times we go somewhere different, that's it. We find a place and seem to stick with it. That seems really boring, now that I said that out loud. Yeah, I really don't go out as much. If I do, I just go out briefly, come back in, or I'm out like at one of 3 places in town to see live music, and then usually end up staying out too late those nights, and so far I haven't gotten in trouble.
I do this for free. We do this for free on our Saturday nights.
My big night out.
This is a big night out for us. This is, you know, we're out of the house. We're listening to rock and roll.
Come down here, smoke cigarettes.
Smoking cigarettes. We're not supposed to be smoking cigarettes. We eat moon pies. Yeah, we got a little problem with moon pies, don't we?
Usually we have cashews.
Yeah, usually we have cashews, but let's talk about moon pies for a second. We play lots of rare records down here, but this is the rarest thing I think in the studio right now is a vanilla moon pie. You don't see them very often. You see a chocolate moon pie. I think it looks more like the moon to me. 7 grams of fat per serving. 300 calories. Not really that bad for you. Supposed to microwave these? Have you ever had a moon pie, Mr. Cabinet? No? How about you, Jake? You ever had a moon pie? Yeah. Moon pie. Moon pie. Except no substitutes. That's all I have to say.
I was thinking I should start a ventriloquist act with the severed head of the St. Joseph's Collegiate Institution mascot. But like, since I talk like a pirate already, what voice would I give him? It'd be like me talking, but then
You have to give him a
I do a really bad ventriloquist act. I like my lips move, and
Give him a-
Sterlace gives me hell for it.
Give him a British accent with cerebral palsy. Can you do that?
I'd have to think a long time.
How would that sound? Cerebral palsy and British accent. Classic. Tea and crumpets?
Yeah. Father and son communion breakfast at St. Joe's. You ever go to that?
No.
All kinds of hot homosexual action.
I'll have to check it out. I'll have to put the pink hat back on for that.
Yeah, Father will give you the Holy Eucharist in many ways. You got a nice hat on there. Why don't we show them what it says on the front?
I'm having a bad hair day. And a bad hat day as well.
It's the Riverside Park 4th of July celebration from 1984.
And I swear to God there's bloodstains on this.
Yeah. I had a professor in college who was brutal about that crap when you were teaching. He'd count them. And, you know, at the end of the day, riding back from some Catholic school in a van, and he'd like tap you on the shoulder and be like, yeah, you said 24 times in a 30-minute lesson. I said, oh. Well, what should I do about that? Yeah.
What my kids just walked in the room. And that's the other thing is, like, here's a day off. I should be spending time with my children, playing in the snow, playing board games, watching movies, whatever. What is my pathetic ass doing? WNYmusic.com. It's a lifestyle. It's a way of life.
Do you remember Hogan's Heroes Pizzeria at the corner of Elmwood and
Yes.
Elmwood and Hurdle?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was next to like
Freedom Video.
Freedom Video, the porno store that got real mad at me for mentioning them on my TV show when I used to do Thunderbird Theater. I was like saying how I like Freedom of Choice Video in Riverside because it was next to the Riverside Be Quick, and I was like perfectly located. That's like a desolate street, Tonawanda Street. There's nothing there. Be a great place to turn into a red light district. I think Byron Brown and H. McCarthy Gibson should get together with Giambra, and they should all come up with a master plan to turn Riverside into a red light district, because every city needs one. It brings economic prosperity and growth. It encourages new business. Prostitution could be legalized. They could like buy like a storefront and give it to the Senecas, who could declare it Seneca sovereign territory. And then it could be like a sovereign brothel, because if they can have gambling, which is illegal everywhere else, it goes to follow that if you call it sovereign territory, you could have prostitution be legal too. Just part of. Yeah, I have an idea for Adult Town USA. And Riverside's a hellhole, and nothing's going on there, so we should just like turn it into like this combination, like between the old Boston red light district, like where the Naked Eye was. Or before New York City got screwed by Giuliani and he kicked all the like cool adult-themed places out of there.
The crack-infested
yeah,
whores.
The nice crack. The crack whores that are worth it.
What?
The crack whores that are worth it that you sing about.
This one that are.
Jack Toft does the backing vocals on. Oh, my turban. Number 72 hasn't made my new...
You look like the evil Pillsbury Doughboy.
Spend all this money on an MP3 player and then you gotta buy headphones too. It's my bus pass right here. I get that for free from counseling. It's only a zone 1 though. It only works within the city. I can't go home to the suburbs with it, but it's free. I can't complain. Yeah, dude, I'm having second thoughts about going to school next semester because it's like, this medication makes me sleep all day. Like, I don't know if I can force myself to wake up for school. and that was my problem last semester, and I ended up dropping everything. I want to be ready when I go, so it's like, I don't want to jump on shit, like, but I'll make the decision in the next few weeks, next few months. Like, I don't want to rush into it and fuck up my student loans again. It's like, I'm already getting bills for last semester, and I don't want that to happen again. I want to go and be good next time. So I might wait till fall for all that, but I'll talk to advisors and shit about that, whatever. But this time I really think I see it coming, but I hallucinate a lot. Just kidding. No, I think it's down there for real. Last time it was a truck.
I play in bands, not the kind of bands that are appreciated on westernnewyorkmusic.com. So I don't promote my band on westernnewyorkmusic.com. Hey, this is Rich right here. Rich, come here. This is Rich from terminalboredom.com.
How's it going?
That's a message board too.
Yes.
I'm a moderator on that message board.
He is. Sort of.
I ban people. So, Detox Hero, why don't you come on over to Terminal Boredom? Know what I'm saying?
Long arm of the law.
Ban! Shit, I'm just kidding. I really think there's only one person on that message board I really disliked, and he's went away, so I do like to argue. It's nice to argue from the safety of my smoky computer room. But I will argue with people in person, too. I like tacos. A lot. I'm real disappointed the Jose Ole beef chimichangas have been discontinued. Best frozen burrito money can buy.
A gourd is a euphemism for head. Same thing, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But it's also a pumpkin.
Remember the gourds on Fraggle Rock?
No.
Yeah, and that explains why. See, what you needed was Fraggle Rock.
I was too old for Fraggle Rock.
You're never too old for Fraggle Rock.
That's when you were a kid. When you were a youngster, Fraggle Rock was popular.
Well, I would never say that Fraggle Rock was insanely popular.
We had horrible shows when I was a kid on PBS, like Vegetable Soup, the original Zoom.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty bad.
Oh.
I never Zoom.
All those weird hippie-delic children's shows that are just terrifying.
Well, what's better, the Teletubbies?
Yeah, Teletubbies. That's like an acid trip.
It's pretty soothing. You ever watch an episode of it?
Yeah.
It's good stuff. I beat off to it.
I watched it since Jerry Falwell told me that the purple one was gay. And I had to see for myself what this was all about. Well, the purple one's really the least likable one of the bunch, I think. Don't you? He's got like that real deep voice and he's sort of creepy.
As opposed to the other ones?
They have more squeaky voices, which are more nice. You know.
Squeaky's nice?
Squeaky voices like Yoko Ono. Soothing to the mind, soul, and spirit.
That is true.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Interesting. Yeah, I haven't been in a film in. It's been about 8 years. But my friend was a film major at UB. He had all this wacky shit. Well, I'm gonna go use the loo.